Hello, this is Travis Villanueva, and I chose to research a topic referring to BMWs that is said to be a top quality car manufacturer. Not personally owning a BMW or having a great interest in them, I was still very interested in a specific topic that had a negative impact on the popular brand. As many car enthusiasts and BMW owners are aware of, in 2010 and prior there were mechanical failures that occurred in quite a few BMW turbocharged equipped vehicles. This led to a major recall for many vehicles, being that the mechanical issues could have led to very dangerous incidents for everyday owners and drivers. This was discussed and debated about all over the media and automobile culture, whether for economy or performance purposes. I would like to share my experience with everyone from researching this specific topic and talk about what the specific issues were, how it affected BMW and the consumers. I will start off by giving a brief history of the famous car manufacturer. BMW, standing for Bavarian Motor Works, is one of the world's leading manufacturers of luxury sports cars, located and based in Munich, Germany. Being a car manufacturer, before that, they were an aircraft manufacturer in the early 1910s, founded by Franz Joseph Popp. BMW designed a logo that is still used today, white propeller blades against a blue sky. It wasn't until 1928 that BMW produced its first automobile, the Dixie. The car sold extremely well, which pushed the company through the Depression. Before World War II, BMW built its enormously successful 328 Roadster, a two-seater that accumulated over 120 racing victories between 1936 and 1940. Growing advancement in technology, the 1960s and 1970s was that BMW were the most technologically more advanced than everyone else, especially with regards to vehicle electronics and turbochargers. As a fully developed and established car company now, BMW had a dynamic range of vehicles to offer: the BMW 3 Series, 5 Series, and 7 Series. At this point, BMW also created the renowned Performance M division. This led to BMW's international expansion and success. BMW of North America, which was established in 1970 and followed 20 years later by BMW's first U.S. production plant in the late 1990s. BMW purchased Minis and Rolls-Royce. This leads to BMW's mission and vision, which is very important in any major car manufacturer. BMW's mission statement in the earlier years were to become the most successful premium manufacturer in the car industry. Now, it is BMW Group is the world's leading provider of premium products and service for individual mobility. Their vision is uniqueness through diversity, leadership, taking risks, and courtesy. As I mentioned, they have Mini and Rolls-Royce. The Mini brand says, wins hearts and turns heads. Mini is refreshingly different, extroverted, and spontaneous in every respect, something out of the ordinary. For Rolls-Royce, it was for over 100 years, motor cars of the Rolls-Royce have stood for totally outstanding engineering, quality, and reliability. This shows and represents the drive and direction BMW shoots for when developing and delivering their vehicles. So the key is to actually carry out these mission and vision statements that BMW has developed and lead to endless success for the company. On the other hand, we will start to experience a specific issue that the manufacturer went through with the vehicles and consumers, which is the problem regarding high pressure fuel pumps and turbochargers. BMW of North America in 2010 has notified the EPA of its content to conduct a voluntary recall on some model years 2007 to 2010 BMWs equipped with twin-turbo inline six-cylinder engines, all of which feature BMW's high-precision injecting direct fuel injection system. It has also asked for the approval of the California Air Resources Board to conduct this action. Affected vehicles may experience a failure of the high-pressure fuel pump and turbochargers, they stated. Symptoms include long crank engine starting times along with the elimination of the service engine soon light. In certain cases, the driver may experience reduced engine performance in a safe mode, accompanied by a tone and the elimination of the engine malfunction light. Approximately 130,000 vehicles are potentially affected, with about 40,000 expected to require a new high-pressure fuel pump. Affected BMW models include the 2007 to 2010 335i models, 2008 to 2010 i35, 535i, and X6 xDrive 35i Sport Activity Coupes. along with the 2009 to 2010 Z4 Roadster S-Drive 35i. Although this was a negative issue, no injuries have been reported from these incidents. But many BMW owners stated the car would shake and vibrate and unexpectedly slow down while driving. Many drivers were uncomfortable with the vehicle and wanted BMW to take action right away. Some said BMW should have taken action sooner and rectified the major problem. This can lead to BMW losing certain valuable aspects, like a file suit that was against BMW, against Kershaw, Cutter, and Radanoff, which the filed suit against BMW on behalf of thousands of consumers who purchased various BMW models released from 2007 to 2010. According to the complaint, the new engines that were sold highly by BMW in fact contained serious design flaws that rendered the vehicle unsafe to drive. Understandably, owners weren't happy. A number of user-generated petitions, forums, and blogs have developed criticizing BMW for their handling of the issue. As reported on the BMW blog, several consumers reported their BMW going into limp mode. They also reported excessive power loss and turbo lag. This is a major for the reputation and consumer relationships that BMW has. This can lead to customer dissatisfaction, having a negative impact, including inconsistency with little reliability and complaints. This can allow one to consider, say, buying a less expensive vehicle, but with consistent reliability and issue-free, with great customer satisfaction. I feel either way you look at this situation, this was a major negative issue that affected the manufacturer. As we know, BMW is responsible for this issue. So, BMW, I feel, has to take action for this due and rectify the situation. I feel there should have been many repeated tests and diagnostics before stating and releasing products that they said are superior to others. BMW made the issues occur and will have to rectify the situations. At the end of the day, it's the manufacturer that is looked at in a negative way, no one else. So I would feel it would be very fair to say and acknowledge that BMW is responsible for the issues. And it's exactly how it was viewed by many, whether on the media, no matter which way it was viewed. BMW had to now do something to turn the situation around and make the people happy. This led to how BMW addressed and rectified the situation. Letters were sent to many owners regarding this issue, requesting the schedule of service appointment for the affected vehicles. They stated that the owner should contact BMW if they experience any problems with the vehicles. As I mentioned earlier, replacement of improved fuel pumps, software updates which were implemented, although many say this was a secret fix to hide the problem from consumers. When brought in for repair, BMW would upgrade the vehicle's software, as they say, but this software tweak kept the turbocharger from operating at full capacity, ensuring their defects would go undetected, consequently making sure consumers noticed a decrease in their vehicle performance. So was it a legitimate fix, some may ask? Some owners had to get their fuel pump replaced a couple of times to have the vehicle operate in the proper way. This led to the people's reaction, how people viewed how BMW handled this situation. The negative issues that traveled all over and affected many allowed almost everyone to know it is one of the most common problems for BMW. This is not a good way for the manufacturer to put it out there. This can put a dent in their high reputation and popularity. Many owners actually went through court cases relating to BMW to vehicles were both going back and forth about specific failures. But as many know, the consumer is always right, especially when there were recalls for these vehicles. Although some consumers had mechanical issues fixed and were no future problems, this is okay, but anyone buying an expensive vehicle wouldn't want to be in a position like this to begin with. So in the end, some BMW owners were fairly happy while others were not. BMW definitely lost some consumers because of the issue. I personally had friends and family that purchased a BMW for the first time and shortly got rid of it and don't look forward to do future business with the manufacturer. Many have different opinions regarding this issue, and it is not the greatest look for BMW. Either with that said, BMW faces these issues and improves for the future. This what separates this a top quality manufacturer from an ordinary one. As BMW can ignore the issues, they will focus more on making sure they are 100% confident in every aspect of the vehicle before it hits the dealership. This comes from top quality engineering and planning that can lead to nothing but success for the manufacturer. Along with better engineering for everyday dependability and reliability, BMW shared they will strive to increase customer satisfaction, whether positive or negative. They know customers come first, and the profit is what is a major impact on whether they are successful or not. This is great, focusing on customer satisfaction, what really counts for any major corporation. So often BMW has promotions and prices that can take part in increasing their used car advertisement, trying to show what they stand by and the commitment they have. So it is good that BMW addressed the issues and tried to make positive changes. Maybe it wasn't 100% successful, but the effort and some type of commitment is what some may remember for a long time. With that said, it was great and very interesting to research and experience and share with you what was going on with the BMWs and its turbo-equipped vehicle recall. I hope some can learn a thing or two from this and all enjoyed what I had to share relating to BMW. I feel it is still definitely a top car manufacturer to some, and more they should improve in dependability and reliability of their everyday vehicles, which would be the key. Along with great customer relationships and satisfaction, they will continue to be one of the top and have endless success if they follow this.